let us understand the concept of case statement in SQL. Imagine the marketing team of Superfast Food Global is preparing a report and they don't want raw numbers to be presented in a report. They want labels instead of raw numbers. For example, instead of a order total amount equal to 32.5, they want to label it as high value. And instead of a order status being null, they want to see something like under review. So case lets you create new labels and categories based on the conditions we provide. That is directly inside your SQL query. Now let us see few use cases for case and write queries to answer them. The scenario 1 is to label each order based on each order's total amount value. So we need to say whether the order falls under high, medium or low based on the total amount value. So we will derive the conditions to create this column. So for example, when the total amount basically from the orders table, when the total amount is greater than 25, then it's high. If it falls under the range 15 to 25, then it's medium. Anything else that is not in this particular condition range, then it is low. So we will use case statement to create the new label column using these conditions. So the query is select, we will get order ID, total amount, and then we will use case statement to create the new column. Case when total amount is greater than 25, then high. When total amount between 15 and 25, then medium, else low. And we will give a name to this column, which is the alias name, and as we'll give a name as order tier from orders. Here, if you see, this is the syntax for the case statement. Here, case executes the condition in sequence. So it will check for the first condition, and when it's true, this will work, and it will go for the next condition. And then when all the conditions are met, it will finally go to the else part, right? We will give order by total amount in descending to have a clean result. I'll execute this. Now the result shows the new column order tier where each order is specified with the value saying whether it is high, medium or low based on the total amount value. Now the next scenario is we need to get all order details, and if status is null, we need to assign it with the value under review. So here we will fetch all the columns and all the rows from the orders table, and we will assign the status null with under review value using case statement. So select char comma case when status is null, then under review, else status. So here only when the status is null, it will update with the value under review. Otherwise, it will keep the original status as it is. And as I will name the column as status without null. Okay. From orders table, I'll execute this. Now, if you see, this status without null column shows under review. Basically, the null status value is now assigned with the value under review, right? So all other status didn't change. Only the null value is shown as under review.